Hey everyone, happy Friday. I'm back with my second weekly reading vlog. The last one actually went okay. I'm actually surprised by how kind of, not natural I found it, but how easily kind of I got back into the vlogging thing. And I actually remembered to vlog as well, which I didn't think was going to happen. It's currently Friday, the 2nd of February. I'm feeling a lot better than I did yesterday, although I did take today off work because this morning I felt like a complete zombie. I slept for like 6 hours today, which is ridiculous. So since we last spoke, I did finish The Bells, and I didn't like it. It's not the worst book I've ever read, but it wasn't the best, and I feel like it's going to be very overhyped in booktube and in the book blogging community. I appreciate the fact that the main character is black and this world is diverse, but I didn't love the writing. So I think it was very flowery writing, which I think I addressed before. The plot was lacking, it just wasn't captivating at all and it took forever to get going. It was kind of a generic dystopian royalty plot kind of thing. I think if you've read enough YA then you'll find this quite predictable, which, you know, isn't the worst thing because not everyone reads tons of YA. That's not necessarily a reason not to pick this up. But I didn't connect with the writing style, and also it fell into the whole bury your gaze thing, which is obviously problematic. I can go into more detail on that if you'd like me to, but I'm not going to in this vlog in case I get shouted at, and it's only my second video back, so I don't want to cause like arguments or anything in my second vlog. Let's maybe wait a couple of months for that. I finished that and then I haven't done any other reading because I can't decide what to read. Currently I am editing my week 1 vlog, and I say I'm editing it, I haven't actually started editing it yet. My laptop is so freaking slow. I can't actually really remember how to use this program, so it's gonna be interesting to see how it all turns out. So this evening, while my boyfriend is out volunteering, I'll be doing editing that. And then I've also just started The Crown, which I actually just started it this evening. So I've seen episode 1 and now I'm on episode 2. I'm actually really enjoying it. It's actually a really good show so far. It's made me really emotional already, which is always good. And the reason for that is that I just love Queen Elizabeth. I thought this show was about Queen Victoria, and Matt Smith is in it playing Prince Philip, but no one told me that, and I was quite shocked to find that out, so that was quite amusing. So my plans for the evening are to finish editing my vlog of week 1, probably finish this episode of The Crown. It's an hour long though, which is quite long for a TV programme. You know, I don't really have that long of an attention span anymore. And then I need to decide on another book to read. I will show you my February TBR in this vlog at some point. I'm not sure if I want to read another fantasy because The Bells was kind of a fantasy, and then I'll also be reading Hero the Fall. Although I was reading about how South Africa is running out of water, so now I kind of want to read an apocalyptic or post-apocalyptic book. I'll probably choose on the spot, who knows. So yeah, enjoy the vlog. Guys, I did it. I edited my first reading vlog of the year and first video of the past like 2 or 3 years, and I'm so happy. It's currently rendering. I don't know how long it's going to be like that, and it took me forever to get used to this program again, and I don't even know if I'm rendering it properly, so I might have to redo it because I didn't do a practice run or anything, so I was just so excited. But I've added photos of book covers and stuff, and I feel like such a pro right now. So now I'm going to carry on watching The Crown episode 2, but first I thought I would show you my February physical TBR because I do have a bunch of ebooks to read, but obviously I can't be bothered to go through and show you all of those. You're just gonna have to, you know, be surprised. But I do have some physical books that I'm planning on reading, so come with me and I will show you what I plan on reading. It's very dark, I didn't think this through. Probably should have, you know, prepped for this. So this is my physical TBR for February, and it's very like, I haven't really told myself that I have to read them, but these are the ones I'm interested in reading. First one is This Is Not a Test by Courtney Summers. This, I think, is about zombies. I can't actually remember because it came out ages ago, but Courtney Summers is meant to be a really good author. I want to read 3 Dark Crowns by Kenda Blake, and also the sequel at some point because I haven't recapped these for Recaptains yet, and I probably should get on that. The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. I started this actually. I read the prologue, I read chapter 1, I think I read chapter 2, but then I stopped because I wasn't in the mood for it. But I know that I'm going to really enjoy this trilogy because everyone has been raving about it. All the fantasy fans I know have adored it, and it's one the Hugo Award. The Dream of Perpetual Motion by Dexter Palmer. This is steampunk, I think. Mother Mother by Corin Zailkes. That was awful. I'm so sorry. And then this is one that I mentioned last week in my reading vlog that I didn't actually start because I was stuck on the freaking bells. So I'm hoping to read this one ASAP because I want to finish this trilogy. Maybe, if I enjoy this second book anyway, because I recapped Blood Red Road and I remembered how much I actually enjoyed it. So that's all my physical TBR. Like I said, there's a bunch of ebooks and stuff I want to get to at some point, but I'm not going to show you those. Now I'm going to make myself a cup of tea and have some custard creams and finish watching the second episode of The Crown because I'm really enjoying it. Morning everyone, it is Monday the something of February. I'm just about to leave for work. I'm just waiting for my car to defrost. So I thought I'd give you an update now to save time. I finished reading Rebel Heart last night and it was terrible. I'm so disappointed with this book. It is nothing like I remember Blood Red Road being. I don't know if that's because I read Blood Red Road 7 years ago or something like that when I first started book blogging and booktubing. So I don't know if I was just more lenient then, or I had different tastes, or if the sequel is just crap. I also forgot that she doesn't use speech marks, so when the characters were speaking it was so hard to read. First of all because I wasn't expecting it, secondly because I find that style of writing to be quite difficult to read anyway, and also towards the end I started to skim read and that made it a lot harder to do so because I couldn't tell what was dialogue and what was description. So that's a bit disappointing and not a great start to February because that's now 2 books that I didn't like. I'm not sure what I'm going to read next, to be honest. I have a really exciting package waiting for me at work that did arrive on Thursday on release day, but I wasn't at work because I was ill. So I'm going to go and pick it up and it's really exciting. So obviously I'll show you guys what that is. So I'll give you an update later on what I decide to read. I'm thinking currently maybe Missing at 13 or Paula Stokes' new book, which I can't remember the title of, but I'll put the cover here. Hidden Pieces maybe? Or is that a TV show? Hey everyone, so I did start a book today and that was The Secrets We Bury. Can't remember who the author is, but as always I'll put the cover here. I'm a bit distracted. I'm not going to say it's not a good book, I'm just a tad distracted because this arrived today and I've been waiting for this for a year. Probably over a year. And also The Secrets We Bury deals with someone with anger issues and I'm struggling to read about someone with anger issues at the moment. But anyway, the main reason is this. So as some of you may have guessed, if you know me at all, it is Hero at the Fall by Alwyn and I'm so excited to read this. A few people have read it already because there was a launch party last week where you got a copy of the book and some excerpts from some short stories basically. But I wasn't able to go, unfortunately, because of money. I pre-ordered this ages ago and I'm so excited that it's finally here. I'm going to start this right now because I'm so excited and I'm just going to leave The Secrets We Bury until I finish this because I can't wait. It's going to be so good and I've seen like a lot of people have been crying over the last 100 pages, so I'm ready. So ignore the mess behind me, that's an accumulation of all the stuff I got delivered yesterday and I haven't put any of it away yet. But anyway, so I thought I would give you a reading update. It's currently Tuesday evening and I'm preparing dinner, hence the potato peeler. I've got a few things to update you on. So first of all, I've put down The Secrets We Bury. I think I got about 12%, maybe 15% of the way through and it just wasn't grabbing me and I felt nothing for the characters by that point. Also, I had a bit of an issue with the main character who had anger issues and I knew going into it that he was going to have these issues. It says in the description and all of the reviews say that, but I didn't think it was going to get to me that much, but it did. I've put that book down for good. I started Hero at the Fall and I'm 60 pages in and I'm loving everything about it. If you've read it, I'm at the bit with the fire dome still. It's very hard to be vague in reading vlogs where you're meant to be like honest about your feelings towards a book. Not that you're meant to in reviews as well, but reviews are easier, I find, because they're less of a ramble and more maybe like scripted or planned. I haven't thought this through at all. Hero at the Fall is going really well so far. I'm so glad that it's finally out because I've been waiting for it for ages and I'm really excited to, well, I'm nervous to get to the end because I think it's going to make me cry, but I'm really excited to find out more about what's going on and if they find people again, people that they might have lost. Yeah, I'm going to shut up now because I'm struggling to stay vague. And then I also started Blood and Sand, which is a historical fiction novel. It's basically Spartacus, and there's no other way to put it. So the main character, Atia, gets taken from Thrace and her people are killed. She's the only known surviving member of the Thracians, and she has been taken by the Romans and sold to a Lannister, or should it be Lannister? I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, but you know, either way. She's been sold to a rich Roman who owns a gladiator school. At the moment, where I am, she is planned to become the wife, or I guess like the plaything of... Oh, there goes a potato. The plaything of the Lannister's champion. I'm actually really enjoying it, and I was a bit hesitant. I felt, first of all, I was like really excited for the idea because I love anything set in ancient Rome. And I've lost my knife, hold on. Spartacus, my favourite TV series of all time. Like, it's amazing and I will devour anything to do with Spartacus. It actually led me to do a history A-level, ancient history and classical civilizations. So I picked this book up expecting to love the setting, and it's written quite well as well, which is good. It is reminding me a bit of Spartacus fan fiction, but that's only because I'm obsessed with the show. And I'm hoping to read maybe a little bit more tonight, but I'm going to focus on Hero at the Fall because I've waited a year for this book and nothing is going to stop me from devouring it. So that's my reading update for today. I'm going to go and eat dinner now. If I do read anything later on, then I will obviously let you know, probably in the morning, because my boyfriend will be back soon and I'm still not entirely comfortable vlogging in front of him. I was telling him last night that if he watches my vlogs when I let him, he's not allowed to laugh at me, because my brothers saw my vlogs or YouTube videos one time years ago, and they all teased me and gave me a complex. So that was nice of them. What I'm trying to say is not everyone is comfortable letting people they know in real life know about their online activities, because some of them are quite dodgy, others just, you know, aren't entirely comfortable yet, which is fine. And I'm not, so yeah, I'll get there eventually. My battery is about to die and I still need to chop these potatoes, so I'll update you tomorrow. Bye. It's Thursday evening now and this is probably going to be the end of my reading vlog for this week. I've done quite a bit of reading this week, it's just been not great because I obviously DNF'd a book, but I am reading 2 really good books at the moment. Like I said, I started Blood and Sand and I am currently about 70% of the way through, so I'm planning on finishing that tonight because my Kindle app says I've got about an hour and a half left. So I'm going to finish that, and I'm also going to carry on with Hero at the Fall, which I am so excited to continue on with. I'm now on page, I've done a little bit more reading, I'm on page 157 of about 500, I think. I'm probably not going to finish it tonight if I'm finishing Blood and Sand, but I'm going to finish it tomorrow, maybe. I'm so nervous because the deaths have started already and I'm only 150 pages in. My favourite characters haven't actually shown up yet, so I'm waiting for that to happen. It's taking its sweet time, but I'm really enjoying it so far, and this is probably going to be my favourite book of the month. I know that already. I can't explain how much I love this trilogy. So my plans for this evening are to go to the gym. I might be doing an abs class, but it depends what my boyfriend feels like when he gets home from work. I finished work for the week because I've got tomorrow off, which is going to be amazing. I think I'm balancing vlogging and blogging quite well so far anyway. It's probably helps that I'm doing the vlogging in bits and pieces, like it takes 5 minutes out of my evening. That leaves a lot of time during the week for the actual reading, which is, you know, a necessity if you're going to do reading vlogs. Tonight, while I wait for my boyfriend to get back, I'm going to do a bunch of blogging, maybe go to the gym, but to be honest, I'm starving and I just want to curl up in bed and watch The Crown. I haven't actually watched any more of The Crown since last week, so I'm on episode 6 now and I'm dying to watch more of it, so that's gonna have to be a priority for this weekend because we don't have many plans other than the gym. We are going to see 42nd Street at the West End on tomorrow evening, on Friday, with Quill, my boyfriend, and his mum and her choir group, because they said that they wanted to go and watch it and we said we'd tag along. I don't actually know anything about it, but I'm quite looking forward to going into London, so I always enjoy that. Although travelling around rush hour is not ideal. I might see if we can go in earlier and then do a trip to Waterstones Piccadilly, because that would make my evening. And actually no, I was going to say that I could buy a book because I haven't bought one this month, but I pre-ordered Hero at the Fall. Not that there's anything stopping me, because I'm not really on a book buying ban. I'm just trying to see if I can stick to 1 book a month for now, which is a bit ambitious, I think, considering all the new releases that are coming out. And what do I have planned for March? I've got 1 pre-ordered for March, Don't have anything for April yet. So overall, it's been a really good reading week. I wanted to thank all of you for leaving such nice comments on my first reading vlog last week, because honestly, it made me so happy. Before I posted the video, I wasn't sure how it would be received, if anyone would watch it. And to be honest, I didn't get many views. I think at the moment it's like at like 95, which I expected. I was expecting low numbers, but I wasn't expecting so many comments and people remembering who I am and people welcoming me back and saying they miss me, because I don't know, I wasn't expecting it, and it made me really, really happy. So thank you guys so much, and I hope my reading vlogs slowly get better. I was also thinking about maybe including statistics in my vlogs, not every week, but maybe once a month. So then during the like wrap up vlog at the end of each month, I could maybe tell you the pages I've read and have like statistics up in the corner or something like that, because I really enjoy reading statistics on people's blogs, and I've started doing it in my monthly wrap-ups on the vlog, so maybe that would be something you would enjoy. Just let me know in the comments below if you think that would be a good idea. So for now, I'm going to go and eat something because I'm really hungry, and then I'm going to read some more of Hero at the Fall, or maybe Blood and Sand, which is actually turned into like a Spartacus fan fiction. They're now referring to the main character as Spartacus, and they're travelling and stuff is happening. I'm not too keen on the romance actually, but I'll talk about that in my next video when I actually finish the book and give you a full like summary of my thoughts. Thank you for watching, thanks for all the comments, and I'll speak to you next week.